Hawks and herons. This day is our last lesson on money. Next week we're going to be moving on to coordinates and doing a bit more shape work. But today we're just going to do our last lesson on money, which is finding change. So when you go to the shops and you say, I want to buy this pen, and you hand over some money, you're expecting some change back unless you've got the exact money. So today we're going to look at finding out how much change you get back and working that out and the best way to work that out. I'm going to show you two options that you can do this. You can do it using column subtraction, or you can do it using a number line. It's really up to you which way you choose, but have a go at both. All right, good luck. Oh, and remember, worksheets. All the worksheets for the PowerPoint presentation are saved on the Purple Mash folder. So if you want the worksheets from today and you don't just want to copy it into your book, they're all on Purple Mash for you to print. All right? Because if we did it as column subtraction, you would have £5 minus £3.80, and that will tell you how much change is left. So how much is left over when you spend with a £5 note. Now the problem with this is 0 take away 0 is 0, and then we would have to start exchanging, which we can do, and we'll go through that in a second, but there is an easier way. So we've got to think, okay, I've got £3.80 and I've got to get myself to £5. So first of all, I'm going to think about getting myself to the next pound coin. So I'm on £3 at the moment and I've got 80 pence. How much is it going to take me to get to £4? Well, I know that 100 pennies makes a pound, so I just need to make this 80 up to 100, and that's going to get me to £4. So to get from £3.80 to £4, I'm going to need 80. To add 10 is 90, add another 10 is 100. So I need 20p. Okay, and now, so from £4 to £5, how do I do that? Well, that's just £1 difference. So to get from £4 to £5, I need to add £1. And then I can add up my totals. So I know that I needed 20p and £1. So altogether, my change would be £1 and 20p. You don't need to do the pound sign and the penny sign. If you've got one or the other, that's fine. Usually we just use the pound sign. We don't have to include the penny sign as well, but I did it for this. And we can check our answer using column subtraction. So I know 0 take away 8. I can't do that. So I'm just going to change my pen colour so you can see that. I can't do that, so I'm going to have to exchange one of my pound coins. So I've only got 4 there. Exchange that into my 10p column. And so now I can do 10 take away 8, which is 2. Don't forget my dot. 4 take away 3 is 1. So again, you can see I ended up with £1.20. So again, Ravi has got £10 and he is taking away £5.30. He is spending £5.30. So we need to see how much money he's going to have left. We need to see his change. So again, we could do this as £10, 0, 0, minus £5.30. And again, we could use this with column subtraction, but it's not going to be the easiest sum, because although we can do 0 take away 0 is 0, 0 take away 3 we can't do. And if you look in the next column, there's nothing to exchange. There's nothing I can take from here to move to here. I would have to go from the column next door first and then bring it over. So it's not always the easiest option. So again, we're going to have a look at doing it like this. So from £5.30, I need to get to £10. It's a bit like a number line. How am I going to do that? Well, first of all, let's get to £6. So from £5.30 to £6, how do I get the pence up to a pound coin? Well, I know that 7 and 3 is 10, so 30 and 70 is going to be the leap I need to take to get me to the next pound coin. So there's going to be 70 pence. Then from £6 to £10, I just need to count up how many pound coins that's going to take me. It's going to take me 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's going to take me £4. So I know that the change that you get from £5.30, if you're spending with a £10 note, you will have £4.70 left over. Make sure my dot's nice and clear. And again, I can prove this to you using column subtraction. Let me just change my... So I can prove this. So I can't exchange from this column, so I'm going to have to exchange from this column, turning this 1 into a 0. And now I can put it with this 10. Now I've got 10 here. Then I can cross that out and make that a 9 and bring it into the next column. I can't just take from this column here straight into this one. I have to move everything, take each column at a turn until I've got a number I need in the next column. Now I can do 10 take away 3 is 7. Don't forget my dot. Now I can do 9 take away 5, which is 4. And as you can see, I end up with the same answer, £4.70. So when Ravi spends £10 on some cookies that cost £5.30, he has £4.70 change. So here we have Amira, who is spending £15. She's got lots of money. She's got £15 and she is buying a gorgeous looking cake with blue icing and sprinkles for £6.20. Again, I can use column subtraction to do this, but I do think using this number line is a quicker way. And if you're ever working in a shop, you haven't got time to whip out a piece of paper and do a bit of column subtraction. This is the kind of thing you just need to learn to do in your head sometimes, especially in the real world. In a maths test, you can always do column subtraction, and I would advise using it to check it. But in the real world, you've got to do this in your head. So £6.20, I've got to get to £15. Also here, Amir is being a little bit silly because you don't need £15 to buy something for £6.20. You could just use a £10 note. But for the sake of maths, we will find the difference between £6 and 20p. So again, I just need to make it to the next pound coin. So I need to figure out how much it's going to take me to get from £6.20 to £7. So I know that 2 and 8 is 10. So I know that 20 add 80p. Oh, that doesn't look like an 80p. Oh, that doesn't look like a 0. I know that 20 add 80p will get me to £7. And then I can work out the jump from 7 to 15. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's going to be 8. Oh, 8's really hard. Pounds. There we go. So I know that Amira, when she buys something with £15 a cake, she will have, when she spends £6.20, she will have £8 and 80p. Again, you don't need to do the penny. And we can prove that with column subtraction. So 0 take away 0 is 0. Now 0 take away 2. I know I can't do that. Always the top number, and then you take away the bottom number. So think about the top number in your hand, 0. Can't take away 2 because there is nothing there to take 2 away from. So I have to exchange this 5 for a 4, making this a 10. So I've taken one of my pound coins, I've turned it into 10p's. 10 take away 2 is 8. Don't forget my dot. 4 take away 6. Again, I can't do that. 4. Can I take 6 away from my 4 fingers? No. So I need to borrow. So I cross out this 1, make it a 0, and this then becomes 14. 14 take away 6 is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 8. The difference between 6 and 14 is 8. So as we can see, when Amira spends £15, she has £15, and when she spends £6.20, she ends up with £8.80 left over. Okay, here are 3 now that you can either pause the video and have a go at these yourselves and then see if you're right on the next slide and work through with me, or you can just continue to work through these 3 with me. It's up to you. Pause the video or work through with me. Okay, so we have got, first of all, we have got £3.15 and we have got to get ourselves to £5. So I'm paying with a £5 note. I'm buying a lovely green teacup and it costs £3.15. I've got to figure out how much change I'm going to get. So from £3.15, I need to get to £5. So first of all, I'm going to get to the next pound coin. I'm on 3. I want to get to £4. So I've got to figure out how much I'm going to have to add to 15 to get to 100. Now, I know that 100 pennies are in a pound, so I need this to be 100 to get me to £4, to get me to the next pound coin. 15. So 100 take away 5, that's 95. And then take away the 10 is 85. So 85 pence plus 15 pence gives me a pound coin. So I know it's going to cost me 85p to get to £4. Then from £4, I've just got to get to £5, and that is £1. Because 4 to 5, I just need to add 1. So I know that the difference between £3.15 to £5 is £1.80. Oop. 5. Okay, the next one, I've got to get to £20 this time. From £12.79, the cost of a kettle, I have got to get to £20. So again, I'm going to think about going to the next, which is 13. Oh, this is a little harder, 79p. Got to work up from 79 to 100. Well, I know to get to 80 is 1 penny. So to 80 is 1p, and then 80, how many tens is it to 100? It's 80 to 90 is 1 10, to 100 is another 10. So that must mean it's 20. So it's 21 pence to get to £13. And then I've just got to work out 13 to 20. In my head, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 7 fingers. It took 7 counts to get to 20. So £7. That must mean the difference, when I buy a kettle, I will get £7 and 21 pence change. Now, it gets tricky with this one. So I'm not just buying one thing this time, I'm buying 2 things. So I need to first of all add the cost of these 2 things together before I can work out how much change I'm going to get. So we can do that using column addition. So I can do £10 and 40 pence, add it together with £5.70. So just working through this like normal column addition, but not forgetting my dot. 0 add 0 is 0. 4 add 7, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 2-digit number. So I'm going to put my 1 unit here and carry the rest. See how it's like a 1 and a 1. It's 11. My dots, so I'm going to make sure my dot's in the same place as it was in my question. 1 add 0 add 5 is 6. Add 1 to nothing is 1. So together, these £16 and, what was it, 10 pence. And I've got to get from that number, and look, this person's a big spender. They're spending with a £50 note. So I've got to get from 16 all the way to 50. Nice and easy. So first of all, as always, I'm going to go to the next pound coin. I'm going to go to 17, which is 1 up from 16. I know that I need 90 plus 10. 9 plus 1 gets me to 10. So 90 plus 10 gets me to 100. So that's going to be 90p. And then, it's quite a big jump. I might do this in 2. So although I'm at £17 now, let's go next to my next whole 10 number. Let's see how much it takes me to get to £20. So I know that 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, that took me £3. Now I can do the jump in tens, which is a lot easier. So from £20 to £50, let's count in tens. £20, £30, £40, £50. And remember we were counting in 10, so it's not 3, it's 30. So then from 20 to 50 is £30. And then I just need to add this all together. 30 plus 3 is £33. Put my dot in, and I had 90 pence. Add my pound sign so we know that I'm working with money. And those are my answers. Nice and neatly on this side, you can see those are the answers. But, as always, don't forget your dot. Otherwise, you're buying a teacup for £3.15, you're giving them £5, and they give you £185 back. That's not right. So we've got to make sure our dot is always in our answer if it is required, so that we aren't suddenly buying things for £5 and getting £3,000 back, because that doesn't make sense. I'm not going to give you extra money. Okay? Right, this next slide is now for you to have a go on your own. Ooh, let me just move my face. This is for you to have a go on your own. So as you can see, they're using the same method I am, but they've left a bit blank so that you can continue it. So you've got to add, when they add 60p, what does that get you to? What's the next whole pound? How much do you then add to get to £50? £10. Add those together, and that will give you your change. And the same here. Except here, they're doing it the opposite way round. They're going from £10. So you can either do it this way, or you could just ignore this bit and do it this way again. Then you've got some money, and then they're telling you what you're buying, and you have to work out the change. Pause the video here, as the answers will be coming up next. Okay, the answers are here. I hope it went okay. See you soon.